God for the haters.
Out, with the family and all that. But to me, this is the most non-competitive series of the 8. And, they won game 4. The Spurs did. They won game 4. You know what I think, though?
Yep, because I think the same thing. Go ahead.
You know what I think, man? They watched them Pelicans put in work. They watched the Pelicans
sweep.
That's
not what I thought. Okay.
They watched them, and they're like, dang, like, these niggas over here just put in work. And, you know what I mean? We about to sweep the Spurs, but we do that, they're going to push our start date for the second series 2 days earlier if we don't sweep. And we trying to give Steph some time to, get back in the series at some point.
Did I read something that says that Steph Curry might not even play the next series?
There's a possibility that he might not play in the second round, which is why I think there was less of a lack of urgency on game 4. I really think, they just laid down and was just like, you know what? Let's just extend the series. Let's give Steph more time. Let him come back. If he can come back like game 3 or game 4, then it's all good. But we can't sweep the series. We can't let the second round start earlier than it would if we take care of business. That's my thought about it. I don't know how you guys out there feel about it.
I tell you what, man. Rest in peace to Greg Popovich's wife, Erin Popovich.
Yep. Rest in peace.
Man, I think they gave him one, man. I think the Spurs gave him one. I think that kind of falls in with your point too, that the Warriors ain't really got. They kind of just.
They know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
They know what this is.
Yeah. I think they gave him one, man. I think the Spurs played the best game that they could play under certain talent circumstances.
Yeah.
And I think they gave him one. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Like the whole "this one's for Pop" thing. I think they gave him one.
Yeah. Even though, because when she passed before, I think they played game 3 also. If I'm not mistaken.
She passed because it happened. I don't know if we talked about this on the show yet, but it happened game 3, Pacers Cavs.
Game 2. Because it was a game that the Cavs won. It was game 2.
And then that reporter asked LeBron about it candidly
on the spot
at a post game interview.
Yep, which appeared to me, the way the question was asked and the way LeBron responded was as if he just got hit with the news right there on the spot.
I think it's very clear that he just found out just then. I don't think it's he found out just then.
Yeah, well, let me say this, because I immediately went to Facebook and said that there's just something about that question in that spot that I just didn't know how I felt about it. Like, I'm not sure that you can ask the question in the context that she asked
you can. That's what reporters do.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
At first, I didn't like it.
Or was it the moment? Was it the moment for it? I mean, the Cavs coming off of a win, emotional win.
It was. Like, I don't like it, but it's why I could never be a news reporter. Like, it's like their job is to get emotions out of players for whatever reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but let me shout out a couple of people first. LeBron James and TNT, because immediately after that game, TNT came on and said, "This is what happened." The reporter warned LeBron, said, "Hey, I'm about to ask you a question about, Greg Popovich and the situation. Is it okay? I want to give you some heads up." And you could see that she did whisper something in his ear before the interview. I don't know what was said, but if TNT came out and said that that's what happened, then okay, I could see that being a possibility. And then LeBron comes out, he does a video after the game. He's in his truck and stuff on his way, home, wherever. And it's on his network, obviously. And he cleared the air and basically said, "Hey, look, y'all need to get off the reporter's back," because she took some heat on Twitter.
Oh, did she?
Oh, dude. She took some... Dude, people was like, "Yo, she's a POS," and she, that wasn't the right...
POS?
Huh?
A POS?
Oh, a piece of shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
sorry. Man,
I'm used to saying piece of shit.
She took some heat.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Man, it was crazy. I mean, she was trending.
Mm-hmm.
She was trending, and LeBron was like, "Look, just back up off her." I was warned before she asked the question about Popovich's wife and all that stuff, and we went on about how he's got all this admiration for Popovich and all that stuff, and wished him well and all that good stuff. So, if it's coming from the horse's mouth, then I gotta be like, all right, it's if that's what she did, then cool. But that was that was the right call.
Right.
That was the right call in that situation.
Absolutely. But then he still cussed on air.
Yeah, almost twice. Yeah, close to twice. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The way he answered it made it seem like he just like.
Well, he did. You said he whispered it to her, like. So yeah, he.
But I don't know what was said.
Well, I would. Well, the assumption would be. Let me say that the assumption would be is that he.
I gotta ask you something about Greg Popovich. Yeah, on a personal level. Do you mind if I ask you?
Yeah.
Or it could have been, hey, listen, we just got some horrible news about Pop's wife. Yeah. Passed away. Yeah, it depends on what was said.
I think she told him.
I thank God for the haters.